Black British actors are taking over Hollywood. They're constantly taking roles from Black Americans, and I think I have an educated assumption on why. I believe that Black American actors are not respected as craftsmen of character. I believe there is an infatuation with Black British actors, and there is this myth that Black American actors are not trained, and that is just simply not true. I talk a lot about Black representation because it's one of my favorite subjects, and anti Blackness, and how anti Blackness obviously directly affects Black representation, right? But one nuance I don't think a lot of people talk about is anti Blackness often is specific towards Black Americans. It's really anti American Blackness. There is an infatuation with Black British actors because they are seen as craftsmen. They are seen and respected as actors who can transform. So when you have people at the top who are creating opportunities, who are casting these roles, most of the time white casting directors, I believe that they are looking at them and they are being transfixed by their ability to transform. Whereas when you have a Black American actor playing a Black American in a film and TV role, it's not seen with that much respect or regard. Now, yes, this is a large conversation. We can take this many different ways. Of course, there are not a lot of arts programs in America, so young Black kids are not growing up as performers. Yes, there is toxic masculinity in the Black community, so maybe a lot of young Black boys are not doing theater because they think it's lame or whatever. Sure, 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 sure. But I think that if you pay attention to the number of Black British actors who are having success in the mainstream, there's an imbalance going on. Back in the 80s and 90s, we had Keenan Ivory Wayans, we had Richard Townsend, we had Spike Lee. We had people who are creating stuff for us by us, right? And we regard them as legends. We regard their projects as classics, right? However, at that time, they were not seeing mainstream success. And there are a plethora of hood classics that we love that white people don't even know about because we love them and we respect them. We love those actors as craftsmen, right? So Hollywood is saying, no, you go over there. You go over there and do anything in the Power franchise. You do something with Tyler Perry. You do something with Issa Rae. That's what you do. But this over here, this Hollywood stuff, this big budget stuff where we need real actors, trained actors, we're going to get these British Black actors. Another example of this, I feel like, is models. When you watch an average runway show, how many Black American girls do you see on that runway as opposed to Black African girls or Black British girls? There is an infatuation with Blackness, but not Black Americanness. It's Bettina Miller, who just finished her amazing role as Raquel on Raising Kanan. This is a Black woman who is trained. This woman is from South Carolina, and she has played a drug lord, Queens, New York queen pin for the last 5 years and completely transformed in this role. Why hasn't she gotten an Emmy nomination? Not one. It is an insult to insinuate that Black American actors are not trained, and it is simply a lie. But that's just my educated assumption. What do you think?